It was the kind of job nobody wanted, which naturally meant it was the kind of job I got. Night security at Port Blackwood. The pay was decent, the hours brutal, and the location, well, let's just say the seagulls had seen better days. My first night, Old Man Hemlock, the day guard whose eyes looked like he'd seen 1,000 sunrises, and not a single one was pleasant, handed me a laminated sheet of rules. "Read 'em," he grunted, his voice like gravel in a blender. "And don't break 'em. Else," he trailed off, gesturing vaguely towards the inky blackness of the ocean. I laughed it off then, but the port at night was a different beast. The air hung heavy with the smell of brine and something else, something metallic and cold. The sounds were worse. The groan of unseen ships, the slap of water against the docks, and the persistent, almost rhythmic thump, thump, thump that seemed to emanate from the deepest parts of the harbor. That's when the rules stopped being funny. Port Blackwood Night Security. Operational directives. 1. Patrol schedule is absolute. You will follow the marked patrol path. Deviations are not permitted. If you find yourself off the path, immediately retrace your steps. Do not look for shortcuts. The port changes its mind at night. 2. The lights are your lifeline. All designated lights must remain operational. If a light flickers or fails, report it immediately and move to the nearest working light source. Do not attempt to fix it yourself. There are things that prefer the dark. 3. Recognize the anomaly. You will hear sounds. Most are the port settling, some are not. If a sound repeats 3 times and does not belong, a child's laugh, a whisper of your name, the sound of dragging chains, acknowledge it by saying, "I hear you, but I do not see you." Do not investigate. It doesn't want to be seen. 4. The water is not your friend. Never look directly into the water after midnight. If you must be near the edge, keep your gaze fixed on the opposite bank or the horizon. If you see something in the water that isn't a reflection of the sky or a ship's lights, immediately turn away and do not look back for 5 minutes. Its eyes are hungry. 5. The whispering winds. Sometimes the wind will carry voices. They will offer you things, comfort, answers, release. Do not listen. Do not respond. Cover your ears and hum loudly until the voices subside. They are not what they seem. 6. The empty cargo holds. You may encounter open cargo holds on docked ships that should be closed. Do not approach. Do not attempt to secure them. Report them. If you hear a soft, rhythmic scratching from within, walk away slowly and do not look back until you are at least 50 yards distant. What's inside doesn't like visitors. 7. The shifting shapes. Occasionally, in your peripheral vision, you may glimpse movement that doesn't correspond to any known creature or object. Do not turn your head to confirm. Pretend you haven't seen it. If it persists, close your eyes for exactly 10 seconds, then reopen them and continue your patrol. Acknowledgement is an invitation. 8. The last rule. If at any point you feel an overwhelming urge to jump into the water, to follow a sound into the darkness, or to abandon your post entirely, do not remember your family. Remember the sunlight. This is a test. If you fail, you become part of the port. I read them again. The laminated sheet now feeling like a cold, wet hand in mine. That rhythmic thump, thump, thump from the harbor seemed to get louder, almost like a heartbeat. child's laugh echoed from the direction of the abandoned warehouse. Then again, closer. I swallowed hard. I hear you, but I do not see you, I whispered, my voice barely audible over the increasing thumping. I looked at the water, then quickly averted my gaze. This wasn't just a job. This was a vigil, and I was starting to understand what Old Man Hemlock meant by else. The night was long, and the port was waiting.